Okay, so who did any lifting last night? I did. So I had a PR last night for me. I felt pretty good about it. And first I started off, I'm like, I'm not gonna do anything too strenuous. It's getting kind of late, and I'd taken my pre-workout, so I was kind of like, man, kind of hungry. Yada yada yada. I've been doubling up on my creatine, so I've been slamming about 10 milligrams of that the last few days, and of course slamming the water, because if you slam that, you got to have water, and otherwise, for me anyway, I get cramps. And so anyway, slamming that. So then I did some close grip pull downs, and that felt pretty good. Made some big jumps, and then from there I went to easy curl bar reverse curls, and did a few sets there. Went into easy curl bar, your standard curling, and I did a if you add the collars on there, it's probably like 211, 213 anyway, so about 210 pounds plus the collars. And I did that for one. I did 170 for 13, 160 for 12. It's on my phone, otherwise I'd break it down. But I post my workouts. There's an app on there called Heavy, and so I'm on there. So if you're a lifter and you want to see what I'm doing, you could look there. But get a lot of creeps. There's a lot of weird stuff that goes on some of these social media sites, and some folks aren't straight and narrow, and I don't accept those. I just delete, block, whatever. Yeah, they ask some very strange questions, very personal questions. So it's like, yeah, go find somebody else to talk to. Yeah, so I think I even have that link on my YouTube description. So if you're into lifting, go there. And so it was great, So I did that, and then I did some hammer curls, and that was it. I did a few other little things, but it's on the app. And but man, I tell you, it's just like you always feel good after that. And then I ate 6 scrambled eggs, and then I had a half cup of cottage cheese, and probably, I don't know, what are these? How many ounces? And then 33 ounces of water, and then I went to bed. And had some weird dreams. Oh my gosh, I had some weird dreams. It's funny, if I eat something, depending on what it is I eat, man, I have some of the most bizarre dreams. Some of the dreams, it's like, wow, I really don't want to wake up from that one. That was a pretty good one. And but anyway, so it's great. I'm always trying to encourage people to lift and exercise. Go heavy or go home is my motto, and which I picked up from a really good friend of mine that's no longer going heavy anymore. He's more concerned about longevity. I don't understand that, but if you're in good shape, good health, again, everybody's holding on to this world today. It's like, I want to live till I'm 70. I want to make it till retirement. Nothing is promised. God does not promise you tomorrow. Live your day for today as if today is your last day. And every day that you get is a blessing. So I read something here a while back, and the guy was like, it was talking about like, hey, I'll see you tomorrow, or I'll see you in a week, or I'll see you, I'll see you on our next vacation trip, And he was like, you shouldn't say that. And he was like, why? He said you should preface it with this or this way. God willing, I'll see you in a week from now, or a month, or 6 months, or whatever. And so I started that the other day, And it was my son. He was off to work, and he's like, "Hey, Dad, I'll see you later." And I said, "Son," I said, "God willing, I'll see you too. And just be safe, and love you, yada yada yada." And off he went. And there's some truth to that. I mean, there's just nothing is promised. And one of my favorite pastors passed away, John MacArthur. Probably hear me talk about him on and off because he was really important to me. And to be like John MacArthur, to be like him all the time, I mean, that's just a special person. I mean, it's just, I wasn't with him personally, but from what people said who were with him, how he was at church is how he was all the time. And I think it takes a special man to be that way all the time. But if you're going to lead people, you need to walk the walk, talk the talk, and lead by example. And he certainly did that. So I think he's one of the last real manly preachers. And I believe that he rightly divided the Bible, and it resonated with me. But anyway, so John lived to be 86. But over the years that I watched John, I watched him get smaller and smaller physically, losing more and more of his muscle mass, and you can see it in his suits. You can see it, you can see it. You see it in a lot of men, and that's one thing you won't see with me. And you could work and you could do this, yada yada yada, but if your hormone levels aren't where they're supposed to be for your age, don't allow it to drop prematurely. When you're 70, you don't want to be below 300. And if you stay above 300, 400 at 70, you're doing good. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's just being healthy. It's no different than taking a supplement. And, and that people said, "Oh my God, you can get cancer." No, you can't. That's been proven false. And, but you want to do things to stay healthy and strong. Not just for yourself, but for your wife, for your kids, your grandkids. And it's just so important. But anyway, so, back to lifting, it's just like, it's hard to get motivated and get yourself to do it. But man, once you do it, you're on it. It's great. It's a great feeling. And it's beneficial, both, at work, at home, in the bedroom, everywhere. It's beneficial. It's healthy. It's a great state of mind, as well. Especially when you're knocking out PRs, when but I know most of my friends aren't doing that at all. Most of my friends can't even bench their own body weight. They're not doing anything, and they're more concerned about, retirement, their next beer, the next beach party, the next camper party, their next fishing trip, I don't know. It's just got their priorities, I think. Cattywampus. Yeah. So anyway, so it's important to lift, man. I did it. Gosh darn it, you can do it. It's not hard. And, like and subscribe or leave a comment. If you want me to call you out and encourage you, I'd be happy to. We could share some things, privately, if you'd rather. So, and then I'm also on that other app. It's on my YouTube channel in the description someplace. But anyway, so if you get a chance, check it out. And I'm on there. If you're not on there and you create something silly, stupid, goofy, that's not legitimate, cartoon character, I look for real people, genuine people. And if it looks hocus pocus, phony, baloney crap, I'm not even gonna. I won't bother. I'll just delete it, remove it, whatever. So if you're not going to be upfront who you are, then don't bother. So, but anyway, so be strong. Age is just a number. And what does Brian Shaw say? Go out and be great. You know. So go heavy or go home. So have a good one. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Doesn't cost you a dime. Leave a comment and definitely give me a thumbs up. Thanks.